The file database video companion. I'm going to go over a few common database features of Excel, and here's a classic database in Excel keeping track of invoices sold. Like we have our salespersons, what they sold, how much they sold of a product, 22 cables here for Allison for the first one, $17 a pop for cables, and the sale price $374. So Excel databases, how they work is one row for the field headings, right? These are fields: salesperson, product, quantity, sale price. These are the field headings. I'm just going to put them in yellow for the fun of it. One row for the field headings. So you could not have sales and then person in A2 and A3. One record, Alice, what she sold of these cables, is a record to a computer person. So one record, one row. And then you can have up to, in this Excel spreadsheet, 1,000,000 records. Here I'm going to scroll down and take a look how many records we have here. And it goes to 103. I think we started at 100, so about 100 records here. Notice the total line here. If I've got some summing up the quantity and the sale price, there needs to be a blank row here at the end of the database. Below the last record before I have my totals, because I want to really keep the data separately. There has to be a blank column F to the right, nothing touching it, blank row 2, and then the first basically field is in column A, so there's nothing to the left. It's a database that's one box basically, where the program's going to assume the first row are our field headings. Because here, if I want to quickly sort it by product, get all the cables up at the top, I believe is our first product. I click on any one product. This is the important part with databases. Be on one cell, and then on the Home tab I can do this sort and filter, and then just choose A to Z. And what the machine did, it looked up above, saw the blank row 2, assumes row 3 are the field headings, sees all the records going down to that last blank row before the totals, and then sorts the data. And if I want to sort it back by salesperson, I can click on here and then just do a quick A to Z. And just be careful with sorting. People get fired a lot for sorting the wrong way. Never do this. If I highlight all the products and then tell it to sort, it will sort just these cells I have selected, and everything else stays the same. And then it's completely messed up. People get fired all the time for making sorting commands. On these data commands, just be on one cell to perform it. And if I want to do a two-level sort, I want to sort by product and then by sale price. What was our, or maybe by quantity make more sense. Cables is going to be our first product, and I want to see the highest quantity sold for invoice to the lowest quantity sold for all the cables, and then for the next product. So this time I can't just use the quick A to Z, I have to do the custom sort. And finds my whole database. Again, assumes the first row has the headers, as it says right here. My data has headers. And then instead of sorting first by salesperson, I'm just going to choose, again, somebody calls me up, wants a report. I want to see it by product. A to Z, this one, because product is alphanumeric, has letters in it, so of course it's always A to Z. And then I want to sort after that by the quantity, highest to lowest. So I'm going to add a level. Two-level sort. This way the phone book is sorted, right? Last name and first name. You couldn't use a phone book unless it had two sort. And I choose my quantity. And this I want to see the highest to lowest, right? With these numeric values, because it knows it's a value here, this field, right? Quantity. There are numbers in here. So I'm just going to do largest to smallest. Hit OK. And there's my newly sorted database, right? So I can see Kristen sold 23 cables, going down quantity until it comes to the new Excel, and then the highest Excel to the lowest Excel. Right. Quick with sorting. Next I'll do a little filtering on this database.